All right, we are back. It is now 9 o'clock. It means it's time for our next hour update. This is hour 13 of the Baja 500. This hour update is brought to you guys by PCI Race Radios. Those guys are the men over there. Weather Boy has been up on Mount Diablo all day doing the Weatherman channel. Hopefully a lot of you guys have been streaming it, listening to him. Scott, he's been up there all day along with a couple other people. They're going to be up there all night until all these cars are finished. So you really want to say thanks to PCI for what they do. And there's no better way to do that and show your thanks than to go buy your radio equipment from them. So you don't want to buy from anyone else that sells radio equipment, because who else is sitting up on the top of a mountain all night long, all day long, in freezing or burning up temperatures. So major props out to Scott and PCI. Best in the business. Go buy all your radio stuff from PCI. So anyways, we had the first Class 1 car just finish. It was Justin Davis. He crossed the line. So Justin Davis has won. Just in Class 1, in case you didn't see earlier, Rob McCachran has won the overall in the trophy truck, followed by Luke McMillan was in second place, and then Ryan Arciero was in third, and then Dan McMillan was in fourth, and Andy McMillan was in fifth. There has been quite a few other trophy trucks that finished since then. I apologize, I did not write down the order, but after the first couple finished, then it's kind of just whatever. But Still a lot of guys out there. Still a lot of guys coming in. The 26 trophy truck just coming in. The 40 Mango guys and the 45 are coming in. So we'll see what happens with these guys coming in. We got the next Class 1 car is Brad Wilson. He's still 23 miles out. So Justin Davis really had a good day. He definitely smoked everybody in Class 1 today. The other Wilson car, the 100 car, was broken, and they're fixing it, and they're going to get it to the finish. But they were leading early in the day, and then they had some issues. But Justin Davis really took over and checked out on everybody today. So let's go check on the next classes that are probably coming in soon with winners. Class 10, Brock Dickerson is checked out. So Brock Dickerson in a brand new first race for his new Alumacraft car. So that Alumacraft car seems to be working pretty good. You come out and smoke everybody in your first race in a new car. You got 1031 and the 1063. Other than that, it's a ways back to the 1072. So really, this is Brock's race at this point, unless something crazy happens. It is desert racing. You never know. You're never finished until you're across the finish line. So that's Class 10. Let's go look at Trophy Truck Spec. They're going to be finishing pretty soon, probably too. It's been it was Bryce Swain. Okay, see these guys right here? This is going the other way on the highway. So this is not correct. The leader is right here, 242. He's been leading all day. So these guys are on a trailer. That's why it looks like they're on the race course. Well, they're on a trailer being towed down the race course. So the first class Trophy Truck Spec car is right there, the 242. That's going to be your leader. And then you have the 277, Rod Lewis. That's going to be second place, followed by Pat Sims in the 211. So that's your top three in the trophy truck specs. Then it's a little ways back to Elias here. He must have had some problems because he's usually pretty quick. A little ways back to him. And Sarah Price, there you go, female driver and female co-driver who are doing the whole race themselves. So they're still coming along pretty good. They're in fifth place, it looks like, right now. So good for her in the RPM backed 6100 truck, Geyser truck. Good for them. Let's go look at the class. Let's see who else is going to be close. Class 12 is probably kind of close. That guy's coming out. Let's see. Class 12. Well, not too close, actually. They're a ways back still. First one's at 412. So the 1201, 1208, and the 1218. That's your lead Class 12 cars. Look at the 16 cars. They are going to be up here. Let's see. The first one's going to be right there, 1603. Oscar, he's in first place, followed by Caesar and Jose in the 1644 and 1609. So that's your top three in 1600. There is a, let's go look at Class 5, and then we'll show you something with the Class 5 guys. So, all right, 501, that's your first guy, Mark McNeil. He is leading at mile 400, followed by the 527 and the 524. Now, something we want to show you guys. Watch right over here. As soon as I turn all these cars on, look at all these cars that just popped up. There is two huge bottlenecks right now. So there's a huge bottleneck over here at 319 that's been here forever. It's starting to get cleared out a little bit, so that's good. So there was about 30 cars that were in 10 miles here. It looks like you got about 6 that are left right here, and then you got a couple more back here still stuck. You got Brandon Walsh, he's stuck. You got a couple others, and then if you come back here just a little bit, there's another huge bottleneck right here. Look at this area. So there's just cars stacked on cars. The more you zoom in, the more cars there are. So look at this. There's about 20 cars between the 10-mile section right here, between mile 312 and 319. So anybody in this section is going to be here for a very long time. These guys have been here for hours, some of them. So, I mean, look, you get through there and then you get stuck again right here. Then you get through there and you get stuck again right here. So it's going to be a long day for some of these guys, very long night, and they're not going to be finishing until daylight, that's for sure, some of these guys. I don't know if they're going to extend the time limit. I've seen SCORE do that before in races where there's this big a bottleneck. Sometimes SCORE will extend the time limit just because these guys got kind of screwed basically in these bottlenecks. So that's something to keep an eye on. We'll keep an eye on that in the next update. But that about sums it up for this update. I will come back in another hour because we haven't had anybody finish yet besides trophy trucks and class 1s. So we'll come back at 10 o'clock. I don't know how many of you guys will still be up, but we'll be back at 10 o'clock to check on the other classes and give you guys we should have a trophy truck spec winner and a class 10 winner probably by 10 o'clock. So we'll see you guys at 10 o'clock. Thanks to PCI for this update. Go to PCI Race Radios and buy all your stuff from them. Oh, somebody just asked BJ Baldwin. We did have a update on BJ Baldwin. He was at mile, where was he? He was over here. BJ Baldwin broke the transmission. They were fixing it. They just got the transmission in, and they should be going again soon. So BJ's right here at mile 495. They are fixing it. It was a blown transmission. He blew a tranny, and then they're fixing it and going to get going again. The 16, Cameron Steele, he has a blown third member at mile 503. So they're going to get that changed out, and then Cameron will get going again. So blown third member for Cameron at mile 503 and blown tranny for BJ Baldwin at mile 495. And if we hear anything else, we'll give you guys an update. See you at 10 o'clock.